But
Deviled eggs she likes.
Yeah, and I put some of First Time Caller's hot sauce in my chili.
Yeah.
I put 2 drops, maybe
And
3 drops.
That was enough?
That was plenty for a whole batch. It's really, really good. Just perfect.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, as far as I know. Anyway, all right, let's check out some events going on
All right.
this date. We'll go back to 1836 is our featured event. Naturalist Charles Darwin returned to England this day in 1836 after a 5-year journey on the HMS Beagle, on which he gathered the specimens and observations that led to his theory of evolution by natural selection. Okay. This date in 2017, American singer and songwriter Tom Petty, whose roots oriented guitar rock rose from the new wave movement of the late 1970s and resulted in a string of hit singles and albums. He died.
More coherent Bob Dylan.
Yes, yeah, more coherent.
Don't do me like that.
Yeah.
No, I like Tom Petty.
Yeah. Oh, I love Tom Petty, and but unfortunately,
Yeah, lost him.
he's passed. He died at the age of 86 on this date. 2005, Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright August Wilson, who was best known for a cycle of plays, each set in different decade of the 20th century, about Black American life. He died at the age of 60. Okay, where am I here? Let me go back. I
You're in
love
Farmville,
these
Virginia.
pop-ups. Huh?
You're in Farmville, Virginia.
I'm in Farmville, Virginia. I am. But I'm also, we're saved.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Ma Bell.
Ma Bell, you're right. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Potato. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I haven't called in a while.
I know.
What's up, Tates? How come we
Oh, I
haven't
like
heard from you in a
Tates.
while? What's been going on?
Not much. John, did you hear about the Cowboy game on Sunday night?
The one with the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't stay up and watch it, but I did find it funny when I woke up the next morning and looked at the results, and they actually tied it. I did not see that
That's
happening.
something I didn't watch that game.
40-40 or something like that was the score, which I didn't
Well,
think.
UVA Florida State game was interesting.
What happened there?
Well, the UVA won in overtime.
Oh,
Oh, that's great.
UVA beat Florida State, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
did you hear about what happened, in the stadium after the game?
Something about they got on the field, the goalpost,
Yeah.
and brought them down.
Well,
Yeah, they had to pay a fine.
I mean, it was like a rush of ants,
Yeah.
down there. And
Right.
I think 19 people were hurt.
Well, yeah. That's always a possibility when
Yeah,
you try to do
it's
something
always
like
a
that.
possibility. You got that right.
I mean, even for the person, it could have been some of the people that were actually trying to bring it down that may have gotten hurt,
You're right.
as opposed to just people that were, unfortunately, maybe just standing in the way of when it came down like that.
Yep.
They're not supposed to go down to the field.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, people don't always follow the rules. But yeah, I never understood what's so great about that anyway. Bringing down the goalpost.
The goalpost.
Yeah, I remember watching old NFL film footage of when the goalpost was actually further up in the end zone. And I remember thinking, wow, that's kind of dangerous. Well, that's why they moved it back. Like they did, because it was. People would keep running into it or something like that.
Yeah, it's amazing how, what avid fans
Well, these were the players I was referring to.
Oh, the players?
But yeah, you're right. But I mean, the fans, I would think, know better to do that sort
well,
of
they
thing.
were just on it was double overtime, from what I understand.
Okay.
And, the energy was there, and they had to release it
I
somewhere
have energy
or another.
too, but I don't sit there and go out of my way to destroy
to
something.
rush the field and all that kind of stuff. But That was mayhem for sure.
I think it's just one of those things they see someone else do it and go, oh, if they're doing it, I'll do it too. And they take off.
Take off. Yep.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard some people had to go to the hospital.
I'm sure.
Yeah. There were 19 people, I think, injured. I was almost crushed
When?
at a Hampton-Sydney basketball game between Randolph-Macon.
What happened there?
Well, I was sitting down on, I think it was on the floor.
Okay.
It was floor level, or just about floor level. Anyway, and Hampton-Sydney won, and it was a pretty exciting game, and people rushed out of the
Rushed the court.
bleachers and rushed the court, and I was taken down. Yeah. And Francis hadn't been there right with me to pick me back up again.
Wow.
was-
Even with him there, you
it
got
was-
knocked down.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It was kind of scary.
I
When
mean,
was that?
a
Oh,
crowd
it's
of
been years ago.
people. I mean, that's a force. I mean, that's why they got rid of that standing room only type scenario in these big coliseums and theater, because they would have those tragedies where people would get stomped over rushing the stage.
Right, yeah.
I think it happened at a Who concert back in the early 80s, maybe Cincinnati or somewhere like that. And, you would hear these sort of things happening, and so they had to do away with that. And so I attended one show in my early years in the early 90s. It was in Roanoke, if I recall. And that was the last time I ever witnessed, the one and only time I ever witnessed standing room only type of thing, where you could start in the back and kind of weave your way to the stage and all that sort of stuff.
That's right.
But ever since then, that would have been like 92, somewhere in there like that. And after that, I never saw it again. Assigned seating after that.
Assigned seating.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Have you ever been in a situation like that?
No. The Texans go onto the field when they beat UVA.
I bet they did.
Well, they normally beat them every year.
It's a normalcy thing.
Oh.
I mean,
Don, what do you think Jerry Jones had to say about the tied game Sunday?
Well, see, what happened was I got rid of Micah Parsons, see, and I knew we didn't really need Micah. See, without him, we're just as good without him as we were with him, because he couldn't beat us, and we tied. So I won. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm smart. I win. I know what I'm doing.
that's what he would have to say, I guess. He actually came out and said something. I didn't pay any attention to what it was, but supposedly there's still some bad blood there or something like that between him and the player and all this other stuff. But I don't know. I was shocked at Green Bay. Either that was just sort of a fluke. I didn't watch the game really, so I don't know how Dallas was able to stay in that close into the game. Was Green Bay just sort of taking them lightly? I don't know. I don't know if Green Bay's defense wasn't really up to snuff. I don't know, but I don't know. I did think that was very interesting because when I looked at it for very early on, and it looked like they were just the Cowboys would be slaughtered.
Yeah.
It just didn't look good at all, and I was just like, who needs to watch this?
I started watching that, and I thought the same thing, so I cut it off.
And
I
they
thought,
turn around and tie it up in overtime.
In overtime.
Now you got all these people downing overtime that like the NFL should get rid of or change it so it doesn't end in a tie or something like that.
I thought they would have a sudden death type overtime.
Well, supposedly that's the new
Is that
thing.
a new rule?
Something like that. Because they changed it. So it used to be whoever scored first in overtime was the automatic winner, whether it was a field goal or a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And then they changed it to where each team has a possession.
Right.
And whoever does the most with that possession can either win and or tie it, and that's exactly what ended up happening. How do you feel about it, Tates?
Well,
I mean, do you like the tying?
I remember sometimes the games go on forever.
Right. Yeah. And that's a night game as
they
it
still
is.
do in baseball sometimes.
No, yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
As they do in tennis, too, sometimes.
yeah. I guess the tying thing, I mean, I know it gets confusing once the season ends, like who got the, you know, it's one of those things if they end up with the same record as somebody else, but if the other team has the same record as them but no ties, then they're going to get the nod to move on into the playoffs or whatever, whereas Dallas, that would be, technically, they say it's a tie, but technically it's a loss.
Yeah.
I mean, when you,
Oh, yeah.
at the end of it.
At the end,
yeah.
What is that for points or whatever?
It's just one of those things where, okay, so this team here is, I'm just throwing out figures here. They're 8-8, but they have a tie in their record here, whereas this other team is 8-8, but no ties. The team without the ties would get the nod to move along.
Of course.
That's a better record.
Right.
Whereas a tie is almost like a loss for both teams, I guess, technically. Same thing for Green Bay. If they have a similar record to Detroit or whatever other teams in their conference, that'll be held against them. I would imagine so, anyway. I don't. It does get confusing.
It gets confusing and very very involved and
So what were you saying?
Detroit's where Motown started.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Chris, are you a Motown fan?
Am I a Motown fan? Sure.
Yeah.
I grew up with Motown. Yep. Barry Gordon.
You like the Temptations and the Four Tops?
I do. Spinners. Yep.
There was a TV show one time where they had to have been in the 80s, and it was like a music special of some kind, and it was the Four Tops and the Temptations, and they were each doing each other's songs.
Oh, really?
On stage or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the Supreme.
John, I can hear you
Yes.
good, but you sound like you're away from the mic, which I know isn't true because I heard you before I called.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I might lean back a little bit, but how about now? How's the volume? Can you hear me?
It's a little better, but it's still kind of...
Yeah, we're having problems with
I
that.
don't know what that's all about.
That microphone.
I don't if it's the mic or the cord or...
You want to try this mic?
Try it and see if it makes any difference.
All right. Okay, you're on.
Hello, hello, hello.
Does that make a difference?
I don't know. Hello?
It's the same.
It's the same. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. Just have to.
I need to talk louder, I guess.
The other day when y'all turned them up, Noah was way too loud on there talking to first-time callers.
Way too loud.
Just can't get it right. We'll get it right somehow or another.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay, good. Because, well, they're up all the way. These two mics.
I've got them potted
to
up.
The side. The main mic that Chris is on, that definitely has some sort of compression to it, and it's just a louder mic. These mics, I don't think have anything pumping them other than just natural.
Well, maybe we need new microphones.
Well, these are from my house, so.
Oh.
The mics they're my mics, and there's nothing wrong with them, but they're just there's no compression. They're not hooked into anything to boost the sound like that mic.
Microphones in your house?
Well, yeah, because I used to be in a band, so both mics originated from that era of my life. The Shure mic was the first
so the
mic.
government can listen to you at all times?
That's right. We got to watch out for that guy. Yes. So, yeah, one's a Shure mic, and that was the first one I ever got. And then that one wasn't loud enough because the band was louder than I was, and I needed something to kind of boost me up. So I got this EV mic, and the guy that sold it to me, when I was explaining what my issue was, he goes, well, here, this is the kind of mic you need. And so it worked well for that. But these mics are old. I've had them for a while. Time flies by.
Time does fly by.
Yeah, so they're probably knocking on 20 years old. I don't know, 15 at least. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, well.
Are they Bob Barker mics with antennas out
You know what? I wish they were. since now we have to film everything now, I wish I had the Bob Barker and TV antenna microphone.
Yeah.
I could hold it down to my waist, and yet the mic comes right up here to my mouth.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I do too. I always thought I was like, that's a funny looking mic, and it's just a little tiny tip to it that he talked into. I was like, that's either a very super mic or they got him potted up so high that you could hear him like that. He may have had another mic on him. They may have had a boom mic over top of him. Maybe I don't know, but kind of like the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. There was a mic on the desk, but there was a boom mic over top of him as well. To pick up everything.
You could see it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you would see it because I think he
or
pulled.
You could see the shadow of it.
Well, he would do the
shadow of your mind.
There was a time where he did a monologue or whatever, and he did some joke that, like Johnny usually did, fell flat, and then he would poke fun at it. And I think one time he pulled on it. He pulled on the boom mic, pulled it down. Attention shoppers. He started doing that sort of thing. So you're right. Sometimes you would definitely see the boom mic over top of him.
Yeah, always loved his beginning of the show monologues. They were great.
Yep.
All right, we're talking to Potato, right? Yes, or Potato's
Tates.
listening to us. Tates. We'll call you Tates.
Did you know a sweet potato is not a potato?
I think y'all talked about that the other day.
We did. That's why. But I can't remember if you were part of that. You weren't part of that discussion, were you?
No.
I didn't think so. So I figured since we have
A sweet potato is a tuber, right?
whatever it is, it's not a potato.
Well, I think of it as a potato.
Well,
So therefore it is.
okay.
For me. It's some kind of a vegetable then, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, apparently a tomato's a fruit.
Right.
Right.
Do that. All right.
Probably the worst tasting fruit I ever tasted in my life, but
You don't like tomatoes?
I'm not a big fan.
Oh, boy. What is wrong with you?
I don't.
I don't care for them either.
Oh, okay.
What is wrong with you? I've got two potato haters here.
Cherries, fine. but
Tomato haters.
not even cherry tomatoes do I care for all that much.
Oh, they're great. They're great on pizza.
Yeah, if it's all mixed in with something, I can take it a little bit better.
I bet
Yeah.
Francis used to own some microphones at y'all's house, too. So he used to sing in bands and stuff.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm looking up sweet potato.
Okay.
Okay. It's a starchy root vegetable with a sweet taste and a wide variety of nutritional benefits. These are, though often confused with yams, they are not related botanically. They are an excellent source of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants and are a versatile ingredient in many dishes. So, the sweet potato is a plant in the morning glory family.
Okay.
Oh, wow. It's sizable, starchy, sweet-tasting, tuberous roots are used as a root vegetable, which is a staple food in parts of the world. So there you go. All right.
I feel better now.
Yeah, well, it is a tuber,
Good.
but it's in the, what did I say, morning glory family.
Morning glory.
Hey, John. Is Ron's show going to be new this week, or is it going to be the same one as last week?
It should be new.
Oh, yeah. Because remember a couple weeks ago you played the same one from the week before?
Well, that was because Calvin was under the weather and they didn't have their recording session or something like that, and so he was a
John, can you impersonate Calvin?
Calvin. I have to really lower my register.
Yeah.
Hi, Ron. You know, something like that. Well, the only thing I can do is when when Ron gives him the trivia questions,
Right.
and he has to pick multiple choice.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd have to go with B and the Beatles on that one.
You know, that type of thing. Now,
The
Calvin.
best one you do is your Noah Massarge impression.
What's that?
The best one's your Noah Massarge impression.
Well, it's because I'm around Noah so much.
Yeah.
it's easy to imitate people that you see and hear quite often, as opposed to I only hear Calvin's voice when we air that show, unless I speak to him, which is also rare. I don't really get a chance to speak to him, but so much.
Well, he has a smoker's voice.
Oh, yeah, very low
because
register.
At least when I knew him, he was kind of like a chain smoker.
Yeah.
But, and when you knew when Calvin came into the studio because he smelled like a cigarette.
Marlboro.
The Marlboro Man.
He came up there a couple times, didn't he?
What's that?
Didn't he come up there a time or two?
Yes, because originally I think that the idea, would have been at the original flow, that Ron would do his shows live, and he wanted Calvin there to kind of help engineer, because Calvin really puts that show together.
Yeah, he's a producer.
Yeah, and so I guess Ron was kind of hoping he would help him out, and so I do remember them coming out both a couple of times for that, and that's probably the first time I ever met either one of them, Ron or Calvin.
They're both tall.
Both tall,
people.
yeah, and really nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ron is a tall guy.
Yeah, he is. He's
coming out of retirement to do one more concert at the end of the year, like a
cool.
reunion concert.
A reunion concert?
Yeah.
Cool. Would you see this on his
'Cause they did their last
Facebook
show
or website
last
or something
year.
like that?
Well, Chris read his book.
Yes, I did.
Okay. I remember you mentioning that.
The Constellations or whatever it's
Yes,
called.
that's right. We are the Constellations.
Mm-hmm.
A story about a band, and it was good. It was a good book.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember you
Enjoyed it.
saying it was a good read.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, we're at the bottom of the hour. Did you know that?
Okay.
Well, thank you, Tates. You
Yeah.
don't be a stranger. Call back whenever you feel
I'm
like.
going to call him Morning Glory.
Morning glory.
Maybe I'll call again tomorrow.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Glory.
You might get called Sweet Potato if you call tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah, you never
see?
know.
You never know.
All right. We'll see. I'm
Well,
not
have
going
a
to be
great
here
rest of
tomorrow,
your
but
day.
anyway.
You
Have
won't- you
a good
won't.
remainder of your day.
Wait, who's going to be there with you tomorrow?
I don't know.
Noah, I
Unless Noah
guess.
plans on going solo, I guess I'll sit in
Yeah.
with him, I guess. I don't
It'll be
know.
the Noah and John Staten show.
That's
I have
Noah.
company coming
Oh,
in.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's always interesting.
Yeah, it's always interesting when you get us two together.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
So maybe call
Yeah.
in tomorrow and help us out.
right.
Yeah, maybe I'll call up tomorrow when y'all are on there.
All right.
That sounds like
Looking forward to it.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.
Have a great day. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'll call him Sweet Potato.
Sweet potato.
All right, let's see. We've got some business to take care of
Oh,
because we are at the bottom of the hour, so let's do that. The weather brought to you by Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading, located at 2113 Cumberland Road in Farmville.
Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading has been helping to build Southside and Central Virginia since 1960, providing all excavation, general contracting, and hauling needs. 5 miles north of Farmville, 2113 Cumberland Road, at the intersection of 45 and Range Tavern Road. Call 392-6010 or stop by Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading.
Your WFLO forecast goes like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. We'll see lots of sunshine today with a high of 72 degrees. For tonight, clear with a low around 45. Might have to put a blanket on, an extra blanket. For Friday, lots of sunshine with a high of 73. Friday night, mostly clear with a low of 46. On Saturday, lots of sunshine, a high 76 degrees and a low of 52 under mostly clear skies. For Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 78. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low 56. And for Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 80 degrees. Humidity at 100%. Our winds are calm. Barometer at 30.39 inches. We are fair outside, and it is 51 degrees. That's your weather forecast, brought to you by Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading. Call 434-392-6010. All right, we do have our birthdays coming up, perhaps anniversaries as well. Brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors, located at 1907 East 3rd Street in Farmville.
Creative Electrical Contractors specializes in commercial and industrial projects and offers quality work at competitive prices. CEC is a licensed Class A contractor in Virginia and North Carolina. Creative Electrical Contractors has been in business for 25 years, still committed to the values that were established when the company opened in 1998. Integrity, quality workmanship, and timely delivery. CEC, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville. You can contact CEC at 434-392-3802 or at creative-electrical.com.
All right, John, that's your cue to tell us who's celebrating today.
All right, here we go. For Thursday, October 2nd, happy birthday going out to Roger Bates, Margie Jenkins, Tavon A. Simmons, and an anniversary couple, David and Shirley Wilkins, having their anniversary today.
All right. Sounds fantastic.
I believe that's everybody.
I think so.
Okay.
I won't be here, but Laura has a birthday on Monday. My daughter,
The 6th.
Laura Eways,
All
from
right.
Charlottesville. I'll be seeing her this weekend as well.
Okay.
So, all right, we've got birthday calendar. How do they get to those names to us, John?
Send those birthdays or anniversary names to birthdays@WFLO.net, or you can call 434-394-0924.
All right, and the birthday calendar brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors. If it's not right, they'll make it right. Call 434-392-2802. All right, we're back with open lines on the Call Flow Radio Show. It is your Thursday, October the 2nd. The number to call, 434-394-0924. All right, let's go back to some on this date in history, because there were a couple of really memorable dates coming up. All right, in 1985, American actor Rock Hudson died, becoming one of the first Hollywood celebrities known to succumb to AIDS-related complications. The extensive publicity surrounding his death drew attention to the disease. 1967, American lawyer and civil rights activist Thurgood Marshall was sworn in as an Associate Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court, becoming its first African-American member. All right. In 1959, the science fiction anthology TV series The Twilight Zone debuted and became hugely popular, known for its unexpected plot twists and moral lessons. The show was created by Rod Serling. I watched it religiously. I still watch the reruns sometimes when I'm in the mood for that. So a lot of TV, or a lot of actors got their, they appeared. Famous actors appeared on that show as well.
Yep.
1957, the British-American war classic The Bridge on the River Kwai had its world premiere, and it later won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Great movie. Fantastic. If you've never seen it, pull it up and watch it. 1954, Elvis Presley made his only appearance on the Grand Ole Opry radio show, drawing a tepid response from the audience.
They don't know what they had in front of them, you know what I mean? I was shaking my thing, and they just looking at me like, what the heck is that?
Soon afterward, Presley had much more success on the rival Louisiana Hayride show. I don't think I ever watched that one.
Those are like live performances or something like that. Yeah, they would. Yeah, I've heard of those. I've actually heard audio of some of his performances from that.
The Louisiana Hayride show. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to 1879, when American poet Wallace Stevens, whose work explores the interaction of reality and a person's perception of reality, was born in Reading, Pennsylvania. Is it Reading or Reading?
You know those trucks that have that on the back?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about? No, those work trucks.
Yeah.
You don't see it on the back of the tailgate where it says Reading or Reading? You never noticed that?
No.
Oh, I have. And I remember asking my dad when I was younger, is that Reading? He goes, it's Reading. I said, oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
I guess it just depends on
just depends.
whatever.
Always
Are you reading? No, I'm reading.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's all of our history lesson we're going to have today. Anyway, so there was some good events on this
There's
day.
a study on UPI News here that a study finds moon's far side may be colder than near side. They really need a study for that? There's actual, the side that doesn't get the sun,
right.
bouncing off of it, that's the warmer side. I need a study for that.
Of course.
In this day and age, we need a study for that. I think they figured that out a long time ago. That side warmer. It's just,
That's such a waste of money.
well, it's what we do here.
Anyway.
I had to stop. I was like, am I looking at this right? But obviously I am.
But, we always see the face of the moon, basically, because, it's with the sun, I guess.
Right.
And all. But I guess when the sun's not shining on the moon, of course, it's the new moon, but it's not the dark side of the moon. Is it? I don't think so.
That's something to do with Pink Floyd. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good one. You're quick. Absolutely.
Yeah, only when it comes to stuff like that. Ask me something substantial, I'm like, huh?
All right, famous celebrity birthdays. Let's do that. Singer Sting.
Gordon Sumner or something like that. His real name.
Oh, okay. He turned 74 today.
Okay.
And his daughter Mickey is also an actress, or is an actress. Actress Lorraine Bracco turned 71. She appeared in the Netflix films Nanas, which was released earlier this year. All right, let's see who else. Kelly Ripa.
Oh, yes, Kelly
TV
Ripa.
hostess. She turns 55 today. She appeared on The Apprentice as a guest judge.
She started out in soap operas. I don't remember now which one. Either All My Children or General Hospital.
Mm-hmm. She's married to Mark Consuelos.
Yes, who now she does a morning show with him.
Mm-hmm.
But originally, after her soap opera years, she ended up replacing Kathy Lee Gifford on Live with Regis.
That's right.
And Kathy Lee, and then it was Live with Regis and Kelly.
And then we lost Regis.
And then we lost Regis, who was the only reason to watch that show in the first place. And Gelman, I'm going insane. And Gelman was the nerdy-looking producer off to the side all the time. But anyway, and then she ended up. They went through a bunch of co-hosts and then settled on Michael, whatever his name is, that's on the morning show for ABC now. The guy that used to play football, Michael something. Strahan. There you go.
That's right. I remember he's got a gap in his teeth.
A little bit of a gap, yeah. And then he used that as a springboard to get onto that Good Morning America. There we go. It comes back to me eventually.
Oh, yeah.
The brain trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we've got a caller. And we'll say good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Oh, good morning, people.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you. And you guys?
Okay, we're hanging in there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Good. Getting excited for your weekend?
Oh, if it doesn't kill me first.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, got
Yes,
lots of people coming in. So
it sounds like it.
yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
We're going to go pick apples. We're going to go to see Monticello. We might go to High Bridge and all this other great stuff. Plus, do a lot of visiting. So, yeah, it's going to be fun.
Is there a local apple orchard fairly close?
Yeah, Carter's Mountain near Charlottesville, on this side of Charlottesville, right near Scottsville.
Uh-huh. Have you been there then? Do they have green apples too?
I guess they have every kind. You can apple pick, you can pumpkin pick.
Yes.
You can,
I think they even have a nose.
Yeah,
nose.
right, yeah. And, and you can, of course, you can buy them already picked if you want, if you don't want to go picking them. But, and then they have Saunders Brothers, of course, which is up in Nelson County, which is, it's about a 45-minute trip.
Right.
And that's always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have several. Siemens is up there as well. And, there may be a couple more around. I know they have buses that come in from Atlanta, Georgia, and all kinds of places in the fall. And that's part of the tour. Yeah. They take all those fine folks up there and let them pick apples and enjoy applesauce and molasses and all that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
How come the oranges don't get anything special like that? You always hear apples and oranges, but it's always about the apples.
Well, here it's about the apples, yeah.
I guess
But
down south it's
further
more
south
oranges,
it's more oranges, yeah. And mango and all that. Pineapple, limes, lemons, bananas.
Yes, we have no bananas.
I didn't realize. I was reading the Herald, and they had that flashback page. Longwood was all female.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All girls.
Huh. And it's just fairly recent that it flipped over.
Hasn't been,
but maybe in the 70s.
Something like that. I'm not exactly sure when, but I know for the longest time it was that way. Because you had Hampton-Sydney that was all boys and Longwood all girls.
I think Hampton-Sydney is still mostly an all-male school.
Yeah.
It's one of the few left.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But, it was a Longwood College for women, I think. It was something like that.
That sounds right, yeah.
And then it just became Longwood College. And then Longwood changed it to Longwood University. Yeah, but it wasn't all girls. They really I think they had a nursing program.
Okay.
And of course an educational program that was basically more or less what their forte was, or what they taught.
Right.
Way back then. So yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That was interesting, I think, when I read the article. Yeah.
Oh, I put some of your sauce in my chili.
I heard you mention that.
Yeah. It's great because it gives it a little sweetness, just a little bit of a sweet little tang in there. But I didn't use a whole lot of it because it didn't need. I didn't put tang in it.
Oh, okay, good.
I do put cinnamon in my chili.
Yeah. I was going to ask if you put anything that maybe doesn't normally get put in your chili, or in chili.
I put Worcestershire sauce.
Easy for you to say.
I know. I just call it W sauce. That's all. But anyway, and I use Mexican corn in it, and 2 different types of beans, and 3 types
Pinto?
if I have them. No.
No pinto.
No, red kidney beans, black beans, and navy beans.
Ah.
Gives it all a nice flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm
vegetarian?
Vegetarian chili.
Do you have meat in it?
Oh yeah. Ground beef. Actually, it's ground chuck. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And, of course, green peppers and onions, as well as Rotel tomatoes. That gives them. I use the mild, though.
No crushed Oreos or anything like that?
No crushed Oreos or anything like that.
Taste, yes.
Yeah. No. Nope. And I got busy and practiced up my pecan pie baking. So I baked 3 pecan pies yesterday. That was lovely. And some deviled eggs. So yeah, nobody's gonna go hungry.
Now, what do you do with the
Sounds
deviled
like
eggs? Do you put that like red stuff on top of it?
Paprika.
Is that what that is?
I use the smoked paprika.
Ah. The smoked one. Okay.
Yeah.
And some people put, is it celery? Like little bits of celery or something?
No,
What is it they do?
Relish.
Whatever it is. I relish the fact that they do that.
You can put just about anything. I made mine. This batch was a little more runny than I like it.
Oh.
I like my deviled eggs with a little more consistency to them. But I got over. I went overboard with some sour cream is what I did.
Ah.
A dollop of this, a dollop of that, and I was going, I need just a little more, a dollop of that, and they turned out really good. But
As long as they're good.
Yeah. Yeah. So they'll have a few days to marinate.
Okay.
So, your fishing trip yesterday. How many fish did you catch?
Well, we only caught one more. So we got a bass and I got a catfish.
Oh, wow. How
So-
long did it take you to pull that in?
Well, there was, maybe 12 or 14 inches. So it wasn't that bad. But I was so surprised because I was using a faster moving bait.
Oh,
And he
okay.
must have been hungry, yeah, so he snatched it up.
Yeah.
Or she, yes.
Yeah, I caught a catfish one time out of a pond, and it was so heavy that it was so big and so heavy that I had to go calm my husband down to help me pull it out of
Reel it
the
in.
water. Yeah. And we nailed it. He nailed it to the tree, skinned it, and we ate on it for about 7 days. It
Wow.
was big. It was a big, but it
Holy
was
cow.
it was so good. It was so good. But they scare me. They're scary looking things with those, things coming out of their mouth like that.
Right.
Yeah, they look a little primitive.
Yeah. Do those sting? Oh, I don't know whether they sting or
don't
not.
know. I
but,
wouldn't think so.
They have like I'm going to call them a barb. It's almost like a piece of a bone.
Uh-huh.
And that'll get you. And they just kind of stick out.
Okay.
So, yeah, but no, they're just, what do you call them, whiskers? I don't know what you call them.
I guess that's the
That's
catfish
that was
thing.
The catfish thing. Yeah. Anyway. So that's my catfish story.
Could have just called them, I guess, handlebar mustache
Handlebar,
fish.
yeah, handlebar.
It's too long of a name, so they just went with catfish.
Handlebar
Mustache?
catfish.
I don't know. But,
Yeah. That's how you know that they're the males.
aha.
Oh,
So-
is there a difference?
Yeah. Oh, the handlebar mustache versus the
Yeah.
soft whiskers. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Interesting.
That's because it's not true.
Oh. See, there I am again. I am so gullible when it comes to stuff like that.
So both
So-
male and female share the mustache.
They share the
equally.
mustache.
Yes.
Equally.
Yeah.
Yeah. It all depends upon how they trim it up.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say the female does a better job of trimming it up than
One would hope.
One would hope.
One
yes.
would hope, yes.
One would hope. Yes. So, how was your day? You're enjoying this beautiful weather, I know.
Heck yes. That's nice. It's just trying to get caught up with summer was kind of a little brutal. I have a bunch of projects that are just lingering.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I've got to take the ivy off of my trees. I have to
Yeah.
shave my trees.
You shave your tree?
Yeah, I
You
shave
put
my
it,
trees of the ivy. I have to cut it off from the roots.
Lift your chin.
Bottom. Right. Yeah. And it's fun. It's sort of like popping the bubble wrap, type thing.
Okay.
When you grab a hold of the vine and it comes off all in one big 9-foot,
You use Mach 3 when you do that?
Yeah, sure, of
okay,
course. Yeah.
good.
Anyway,
I
got
asked
it
Noah
today.
that. He had no clue what I was talking about.
I don't have any clue what you're talking about either.
I'm talking about the blades. You said shaving.
Oh.
Like Mach 3 and,
Oh.
that sort of stuff.
I thought it was Mach 3.
Mach, I thought.
Okay.
Like when they fly and they're going like Mach 10.
Mach 10. Okay.
Or whatever.
All right.
Do you put a chemical on the cut at the bottom?
No.
Okay.
No. My trees, I like to de-ivy them myself. It's therapy for me. So, yeah. But that will be for another day. I tell you what, the leaves are falling, but my poplar leaves and all, they are not pretty, and I think the summer burned them or something because they're coming down like, they're not very colorful at all.
Oh.
Yeah, so have you heard are the trees damaged to where there's going to be a horrible, what would we call it, fall foliage?
I don't know. I have no idea what to predict as far as the foliage is concerned. I do know that you better watch it and wear a hard hat out around my house because the acorns are just falling like crazy.
Are you getting a lot of deer visiting then?
They don't get too close because of Iggy. I mean, she can smell a deer, I don't know, a mile away, I guess. But there's one doe that comes around, and she's very curious. And I keep telling Iggy, the deer is your friend, blah, blah, blah. And she looks at me like, are you crazy? But anyway, I think that she has had an encounter with this deer. I'm thinking that my stepson's girlfriend, Serena, I was away, and she was taking Iggy for a run through the forest.
Right.
And they were confronted by this deer, and I think it's the same deer.
Okay.
So I don't know whether she's got a grudge or what, but anyway, so she doesn't really pay much attention to Iggy when Iggy's around. But when Iggy's in the house and she's in the yard, I'd make her stay in the house.
Right.
So she won't bother the deer. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's, just one thing that you have to start doing these days is blowing off the leaves and getting rid of them and all that kind of stuff because they're starting to fall.
Yep.
Yep. Fall is fall.
Yes, it is. Because if it's not the grass, it's the leaves.
It's not the
and
grass.
If it's not the
it's
leaves, it's the snow and the ice.
And the ice.
Yeah.
And the sleet.
Yeah.
And the rain and the cold.
The elements.
The elements, that's
Yes.
right. Yeah.
Yes, and it seems like when you go out this morning, it's so hard to believe that just a month and a half ago it was like close to 100, and it's just real odd to you can't even imagine what it felt like.
Yeah, but this is lovely. The humidity is practically non-existent, and
That's
it's
the
just
one
nice.
good thing for sure.
It's just nice. Yeah.
I love low humidity or next to none.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And then we'll have a happy Noah coming in. He'll be skipping in when it's raining and snowing and all that.
He
kind
likes
of stuff
terrible
and blowing.
weather,
He does
yes.
like terrible weather. Yeah. He likes thunderstorms and all that stuff. So it makes him happier.
I guess the name Noah, you would have to like bad weather,
I
right?
guess, yeah.
Build an ark
like the
and
rain, yeah.
take off. And,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well,
That was it. I didn't have much.
that's okay. That's all
I
right.
want to say hi.
All
Yeah.
right.
Thanks for saying hello.
We appreciate it.
Yes, thank
All
you.
right. You take
Thanks
care.
for your time. Thanks for the
thank you.
stage.
Oh,
All right.
you're very
welcome.
welcome. Take care.
Goodbye.
Mhm. All right. First time caller.
Talking about animals and stuff, a bear walked into a southern Arizona grocery store and ran around for a few minutes.
A bear?
Yep, there's a picture of it here. Let's see. Checking out the goods there.
Oh, my goodness. He's up on his hind legs shopping. I have never seen that. That is amazing. That's not a small bear either.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Let's see. A bear surprised shoppers at a southern Arizona grocery store when it walked through the front door and ran around inside for a few minutes before exiting the building. Didn't see what it wanted and moved on.
Okay.
Did see footage on TV the other day of a bear sneaking off with a package, and their door cam caught it. And I guess the bear thought it was like food. Ended up being a sweater or something like that.
Oh, my.
So they weren't happy, I'm sure, when they opened that up. And then there was this story that I saw the other day, and I wanted to mention it. So California police pull over a self-driving, is it Waymo? What, W-A-Y-M-O? For an illegal U-turn, but they can't ticket. How do you ticket a non-driving vehicle?
Oh.
That's the problem. So California, let's see, police in Northern California were understandably perplexed when they pulled over a Waymo taxi after it made an illegal U-turn, only to find no driver behind the wheel and therefore no one to ticket.
Oh, that's one way you can get away without a ticket.
Officers stopped the vehicle but declined to write a ticket as their citation books don't have a box for robot.
Oh, my goodness.
So there you go.
All
No
right.
driver, no hands, no clue.
We got no time.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
Don't.
We're out of here. And
Bye-bye.
you and Noah will be conversing tomorrow. On the
If that's
Fall
what you
Flow
want to
Show.
call it, yes.
Yeah. And everybody have a great remainder of your day and a wonderful weekend as well.